His guilt is not in question, his sanity certainly is. As his handcuffs were taken off, a salute from the far right. Survivors of the rampage and the relatives of those killed sat a few metres from the man who shattered their lives. Anders Behring Breivik rejected the entire process.
I do not recognise this court of Norway. You've got your mandate from political parties who support multiculturalism.
Breivik said the bombing of central Oslo and the slaughter of mainly young people on the island of Utøya was just the start of a war against multiculturalism and Islam. No remorse, no admission of guilt.
I acknowledge the acts, but I do not plead guilty. I'll claim that I was doing it in self-defense.
The prosecution then read the names of all his victims in the city and then on the island. It took nearly an hour. His phone call from Utøya to the police was played. After he'd killed all he could, he wanted to surrender.
Jeg har nettopp utført en operasjon på vegne av Knights Templar, Europa og Norge. Og med tanke på at operasjonen fullført, så det akseptabelt å overgi seg til Delta.
Du ønsker å overgi deg til Delta?
Kan du overføre meg til operasjonsleder for Delta?
At times, evidence was presented off-camera. The only time Anders Breivik was visibly upset was after his video manifesto was played. No such tears for his victims or their families watching in court. Many just relieved this day has finally arrived.
I think it's good to see him now when he is surrounded by police and in a safe place.
To me, the important thing is that there's a proper trial and that as much of the attention is ploughed into caring for those who've lost loved ones and as little as possible into a perpetrator who actively desires attention.
Away from the courthouse near Utøya Island where the massacre took place, there's little doubt about what should happen to the gunman.
I hope he will be sentenced in a way that he won't be out in public.
It's certain Anders Breivik will be locked away for a very long time. The court still has to decide whether that will be in a prison or a psychiatric institution.
The main issue in this case is whether he is sane or insane, and his appearance will of course be an important information to the judges.
The trial could last for 10 weeks. For many Norwegians, this man has already ensured their suffering will last a lifetime. Philip Williams, ABC News.